when it breathed, more white filled its nose and its mouth. In a panic, the bear lashed out with its claws. Sudden brightness made it blink and squint. Sweet air filled its lungs, and it scrambled out of a white mound to find itself at the bottom of the mountain. There was no sign of its mother. The bear bawled and bawled, but she did not come, and that scared it worse than anything, because there had never been a time when its mother did not rush to its side when it called for her. The bear gazed up the slope and beheld a wondrous thing. Where before the lower part had been covered with trees, now almost all the trees were gone, swept away as if by a giant paw. Where the trees had stood was a white hill where there had not been a hill earlier. Since the bear had last seen its mother higher up, the bear started up the mountain. It had not gone far when it came on the jagged trunk of a tree that poked above the white. Here and there other broken trees jutted skyward, their branches and needles stripped by the force of the cataclysm. The bear struggled on through the drifts. Soon it was tired and damp and longing more than ever for its mother. A new scent brought the bear to a halt. This was a scent it had smelled many times when its mother made a kill, the scent of blood. There were few things the bear liked to do more than lap up fresh blood or bite into juicy flesh dripping with blood. The smell brought the bear to a stop. Tilting its head, it sniffed to one side and then to the other, doing as its mother would do when she was trying to locate a prey. The scent was stronger to the bear's right. Its stomach grumbling with hunger, the bear sought the source. Ahead was a shattered pine. Beside it was a white hump. From under the hump, a red stain slowly spread. The bear stopped, overcome by a terror it could not explain. It edged warily forward until it saw a paw much larger than its own. Whining in alarm, the bear dashed to the hump and pawed at the white stuff. That was the day the bear's life forever changed, the day when it stared in mute misery at the still figure of its mother. A jagged limb had impaled her, ripping through her throat and up into her head. One eye had popped from its socket and hung by a strand. Where the eye had been was the gore-coated end of the limb. The small bear nuzzled her and nipped at her forepaw, but its mother had not stirred. Whimpering, it lay beside her and waited for her to get up and show him what to do. But the day dragged by, and its mother did not move. All through that night, the bear had stayed with her. The cold worsened, as it always did when the sun went down, and the bear snuggled next to her for warmth. But she had no warmth to share. She was a block of ice. By sunrise, the bear was colder than it had ever been. It nudged its mother with its nose, but she did not respond. She did not press her body to his and lick him as she always did. Gradually it dawned on the bear that its mother would never rise, that she was now the same as the fish and deer and small creatures she had so often slain to fill their bellies. Its mother was gone. That first winter without her had been awful. The bear almost didn't survive to see the spring. But gradually it grew until it was as huge as she had been. Ultimately it surpassed her. In the fullness of its prime and its power, the bear roamed the mountains where it willed, doing what it pleased when it pleased. It traveled over a large area, as its kind were wont to do, but it always returned to the special valley. It always came back to where its memories of its mother were strongest. And now that special place had been violated. Two legs had come before. They never